a chest. I can't find any one of them right now. Are you sure that there's chests?
Definitely, bro. There's definitely chests, as well as a giant library where you can go explore and see, like, you know, the past of the iceberg area.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find the chest right now. All right, Shadowgirl told me that there might be a chest up here. I don't know for sure. Are you kidding me?
Guys, this guy is only 6 years old, so don't make fun of him. Okay, let's do this. Guys, this guy is only 6 years old, so don't make fun of him. Okay, let's do this. Guys, this guy is only 6 years old, so don't make fun of him. Okay, let's do this. I'm coming to eat my food! Come here, boy! I'm gonna mute my mic, guys. clip it. They clapped at the same time. Clip it. They clapped at the same time. Clip it. They clapped at the same time. Clip it. They clapped at the same time.
There's nothing small about your business. Vail Small Business Technology Advisors. You can
Hey, bro.
to grow your business.
Hold up. Pull out your pickaxe.
Advisor today at 877.
Pull out your pickaxe. Dang it.
Huh?
What
Why do you want
pickaxe?
me to take out my... What?
Just to see if we had the same pickaxe that we're using.
No, I'm not using the default.
What are you using?
If you're familiar with TK, his rap
This is
career
the new
going back to
pickaxe that kinda looks-
2017 after infamously dropping the race, a track where TK
Oh, the pickaxe that you earn?
and being on the run.
Yeah,
This
from
track really blew up as people found out the
Where
story
are we going?
behind the song was actually
Seems like you were in season 2.
actually blew up. He, along with 6 other people, were charged with the murder of 21-year-old Ethan Walker back in 2016. He was then placed on house arrest pending a hearing to determine if he was going to be tried as an
Can you turn
adult
that
or
off so
not,
I
as he
can-
was 16 at the time. But TK wasn't feeling house arrest. Now he decided
You said turn it off so you can
he tweeted
focus.
out in March 2017.
Yeah, like,
This house.
that's what's back.
Okay. I turned it off.
Yeah, ate all your food. I'm gonna get your drinks right here.
I'm trash at this game. Not even gonna lie. I mean, I'm trash compared to PC people, but PS4 people, I'm unstoppable. One time I tried to go on PC servers and tried to get a win. It did not go well. I'm a little bit too overpowered for PS4 servers, so I usually go on PC servers.
Once I first played PC with my little brother, his name got 18. He got 9.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Not really.
But you said he just got 18 kills, right?
No, I got 9, he got 9 kills. We both got 9 kills.
That's actually a lot. You should keep playing with your brother. He must really...
We have to take... Like, play. Doesn't...
Oh, I was about to say, you have 2 PCs?
No, it's my big brother's PC.
Oh, I'm about to die. Oh, I'm coming.
What?
You're not dead, bro. I did not get spiked by that trap, but okay. Yeah.
12. They gonna have to catch me on Hood. And he then proceeded to cut off his ankle monitor and make a run for it. He spent the next 3 months on the run before dropping his track The Race, and he was actually found and arrested the same day the track dropped. And after being arrested, he was charged with 2 new crimes. He was charged with robbing and murdering 23-year-old Mark Saldivia at a Chick-fil-A, and he was also charged with assaulting a 65-year-old man. Now, though he was 17, the court ended up ruling that TK would be tried as an adult for these charges, and from what I've read, it's not exactly clear how much time TK is facing. There was a rumor he could be facing the death penalty, but that rumor was shut down by his manager. But things are definitely not looking good. One of his associates received life in prison earlier this year, and another accomplice got 20 years earlier this year as well. Now, Max B was on track to be a very influential rapper back in the mid-2000s until he ended up catching a case that would land him in prison for 75 years. Now, Max B is most known for popularizing the term wavy and a couple of different mixtape series that he had, like $1 Million Baby and Public Domain. But let's talk about what led to Max B being locked up for 75 years.
Wow.
According to authorities, back in 2006, Max B sent his ex-girlfriend and his stepbrother to rob two guys in a Holiday Inn. The robbery ended up going south. One of the victims of the robbery ended up being shot and killed. And about a week later, Max B's ex-girlfriend, his stepbrother, and himself were arrested and charged. The process for the trial went on for a few years, but in 2009, Max B was found guilty of murder, conspiracy, and robbery charges. And just a few months after being found guilty, he was sentenced to 75 years in prison. Now, recently we've seen French Montana.
I think I'm too overpowered for PS4 servers. So should I go on PC servers?
Have a sentence significantly short. Wiz Khalifa even tweeted out in 2016 saying Max B is coming home. Sentence got short.
Are you good at PlayStation? On PlayStation?
Yeah, I'm good.
How long have you been playing?
I've been playing since season 1.
Nice.
But I haven't played the whole season 1, just played half of it.
Are you going Blue House or go Blue House?
I'm going Blue House, bro.
Sure to bring a smile at breakfast time.
Good.
Nutella, spread the happy. And now, free decorating tools inside Nutella holiday jars.
What?
We'll be working with the wave. So although Max B was sentenced to 75 years, it looks like he could be getting out of jail for the next year.
Oh, yeah, this guy's a hacker.
Suge Knight isn't a rapper, but he's been affiliated with so much throughout rap history. I just feel like he fits on this list. And it looks like Suge Knight's long, infamous history in the rap game has finally come to an end, with him being sentenced to 28 years in prison in October of this year. So Suge has had a long history with jail dating back to the late 1980s, and he's never really cleaned up his act, with him going in and out of jail from then until his most recent 28-year sentence. Now I could make an entire video on all of the charges Suge has picked up over the years, but let's just focus on this latest one. So back in 2015, Suge Knight was involved in a hit-and-run incident that left a guy named Terry Clark dead and sent another man to the hospital. Now at the time, this was a highly publicized incident because it involved the filming of Straight Outta Compton, and according to witnesses, Suge Knight followed these two guys to a nearby burger stand after an argument occurred on the set of Straight Outta Compton. There was video surveillance footage of the incident. Suge tried to claim self-defense, but ultimately, he pled no contest to voluntary manslaughter, and he's serving 28 years in prison. Rondo No. 9 is a rapper from Southside Chicago. He was coming up during the drill movement in Chicago. He was also a part of Lil Durk's crew, OTF, before catching a murder charge back in 2014. So Rondo was 17 at the time when he was arrested and charged with the murder of Javon Boyd, a taxi driver. And this was apparently retaliation for another incident. He was charged with first-degree murder and had a $2 million bond at the time. The police ended up having fingerprint evidence and video surveillance footage of the incident. He ended up being convicted.
He's too overpowered for PS4 too. I'm too overpowered too, bro. Like, nothing can stop me. I'm just wearing the skin, bro. GG, bro. If he was on my team, that guy that I just saw, we would have been overpowered, but bruh. Oh, he is on my team. Didn't think about that.
Positive, but with the amount of evidence that the police had on Rondo, I just don't see any situation where he's getting out of prison significantly early. Now, one of the biggest stories to come out of 2018 is the recent arrest of Tekashi 6ix9ine. After having one of the biggest years in recent rap history, Tekashi was setting himself up to truly be one of the biggest stars in rap. But ultimately, what made Tekashi so famous contributed to his downfall. It turns out the feds have been building a case around the 9 Trey Bloods for years, and have been watching them as far back as 2013. Tekashi was picked up Sunday, November 18th, after the feds found out Tekashi's former gang may have been plotting to kill him, and he was hit with multiple serious charges. One in particular, I'm sure you probably heard, but maybe don't know exactly what it means: racketeering/RICO charge. So racketeering is essentially a charge designed to take down mob bosses. I guess like the police had a hard time taking down people at the top of mobs because no one would ever snitch on the guy at the top. So they came up with this way to take down everyone as long as everyone evidence that it was a criminal organization that did crimes to make money to keep funding that organization. That's exactly how they look at the 9 Trey Bloods, with Tekashi being the guy at the top funding this criminal organization. So with this charge, Tekashi wouldn't have
Oh, wow.
crimes being committed. To be charged. They can
Even
take
though I
everyone
ducked
associated
and he
with
still
the
headshotted me.
So that's why things look so bad for Tekashi. All the police have to do is prove this is a criminal organization and that Tekashi is a part of it for these charges to stick. And over the last year, Tekashi has built a brand around being a blood, specifically Treyway. And we saw Tekashi go into the Breakfast Club right before he was arrested. In that interview, he claimed Treyway was something he just made up, didn't have anything to do with the gang. He also said that he fired everyone on his team, that he isn't affiliated with them. So Tekashi may have seen this coming, but it looks like it might be too late. Tekashi is facing 32 years to life in prison, and it's honestly going to take a miracle for him to dodge these charges. Now here's another infamous case, very similar to Tekashi's. I'm sure most of you guys remember when Bobby exploded onto the scene with his track, Hot Boy. Alright, that's what the censored version's called. Back in 2014, Bobby blew up almost overnight. He landed the deal with Epic Records. His future was looking pretty bright until late 2017 when Bobby and 14 others were arrested. Bobby was charged with conspiracy to commit murder, reckless endangerment, and drug and gun possession, while other members of his crew had charges including murder, attempted murder, assault, and drug dealing. And with these charges, Bobby faced 8 to 25 years in prison. And what's so crazy about this case that's so similar to Tekashi's is that the police have been watching Bobby and his crew for years prior to him ever being famous. They've been stacking evidence and building a case without them ever knowing, and it's because of this that when the feds struck, and they had enough evidence to put Bobby away no matter what. Which is why I don't have a lot of hope for the Tekashi case. Now Bobby ended up taking a plea deal and pleading guilty to 1 count of third-degree conspiracy.
What's up?
Guess what, bro?
What up?
I just lost a 15 kill game.
So far, Bobby should be a free man within the next couple
How?
What's called? I put myself in a trap. Like I put myself, I was 1v1ing these like two, like this. I went into solo squad, right?
Yeah.
So I was 1v1ing the squad and I knocked 3 of them. And the last one, and he got in the box with me, and I put 4 traps, and then like, and then instead of hurting him, they hurt me. Hey, come over here, come to pull.
I'm sorry, I'm going salty, bro, because look how low I am.
Yeah, dude, you're for real. Yeah, it's over. I'm gonna try to get it, and if I get it, I'll just run towards you. I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna go for it no matter what. So.
I only lost the 8-kill game, and I was mad. But I was in solo duo, not squad. Lost the 8-kill game.
I'm gonna go for it no matter what.
So I was in the circle, I was in like the storm halfway, and I put a trap like right in the thing, and I almost died. And I forgot I couldn't edit with the trap there, and it was metal, and I kept breaking it, and it was like the last zone, and then I ended up dying.
No! I was literally like, oh my god.
You wanna be friends? Wanna be friends and try again?
Boosie's had a string of run-ins with the law throughout his career, but it was in 2010 that Boosie faced potential life in prison or the death penalty when he was indicted on federal charges of first-degree murder of Terry Boyd. He was also facing charges for 3 counts of possession with intent to sell narcotics and 2 counts of conspiracy to introduce contraband into a penal institution. And it was in 2011 that Boosie pled guilty to the drug charges, and he was sentenced to 8 years in prison with the murder case still pending. Now luckily for Boosie, he got a few breaks along the way. In 2012, he was found not guilty of that first-degree murder charge. Also in 2012, the drug ring charges were set up because an informant offered to give Boosie some purple drink, which Boosie admits he was addicted to in exchange for his help. And it was because of this that Boosie was able to get out of prison early back in March of 2015. Nowadays, Snoop is known as the laid-back, pothead uncle to everyone in the rap game, but it seems like a lot of people forget that back in 1993, before Snoop dropped his debut album Doggy Style, he was facing serious time for first and second-degree charges. Apparently, Snoop's bodyguard got into an altercation with a rival gang member, and that altercation led to Snoop's
Oh my god!
Now, although Snoop didn't fire the shot himself, he was driving the car they were in, but he was also hit with murder charges. The case lasted multiple years, and it wasn't until 1996 that both Snoop and his bodyguard were acquitted of the murder charges. But the battle wasn't over for Snoop because he ended up being tried for voluntary manslaughter and accessory to murder, but both of those charges ended in a mistrial. Now, what's interesting about this is that on Snoop's debut album Doggy Style, he had the infamous song Murder Was the Case, but he actually made that song before he ever actually caught the case. And Snoop has spoke about this, saying that he felt like making that song spoke that case into existence, and that's something that he tries to avoid doing now. Similar to Snoop, with Jay-Z being so solidified in the game, it's crazy to think that at one point earlier in his career, he was facing 15 years in prison. So this went down back in 1999. Jay-Z was attending Q-Tip's solo album release party, and at the time, Jay-Z believed that record executive Un was behind the bootlegging of his album Volume 3, and he confronted him about it at this party, allegedly stabbing him. Jay-Z ended up surrendering himself to police the next day, and he was placed under house arrest, and that's where he was facing 15 years in prison. Now, Jay-Z ended up hiring a lawyer, Murray Richmond, and he was known as a lawyer for prominent mobsters in the 70s and the 80s. And this lawyer was able to work a little bit of magic and got Jay-Z a plea deal, with him only serving 3 years of probation instead of the 15-year sentence. So Jay-Z pled guilty to third-degree assault, took a plea deal, and was able to remain a free man. And honestly, I can't imagine what rap would look like today if Jay-Z ended up being in prison for 15 years. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure you drop a like on it.
You got a mic? You don't got a mic?
Eminem's debut was in 1999, so he's had a lot of time to watch the younger rappers come up in the genre and see what they're made of. And while he does like some of them, others he feels like they're nothing more than mumble rappers. Hey, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Bad reading viciously, why these dudes wanna take pics from me? Said she gave, still into me. And Eminem isn't afraid to voice his thoughts, especially with number 1. Okay, Tyler, come back to this and ask him the question. Number 8, Eminem versus mumble rappers and ghostwriters. Before we go into full-on personal beefs, I feel it's important to note something else. Why Eminem is doing this in the first place? Why is he going after all these mumble rappers? Well, it's honestly because when Eminem was coming up in the hip-hop/rap scene, you needed to be the best lyricist in the world to get noticed. Which is why Eminem got noticed, and was later refined by the one and only Dr. Dre. But today, mumble rap is starting to take a hold. If you don't
Last King Rice
says very simple lyrics, or says ones that are so drowned
back
that
out.
you can't understand them when they're singing. Hence, mumble.
Why should I back out,
Eminem
Last King
hates
Rice?
it because that makes them not real singers, and yet they're making millions off of.
I'll make a party chat and you can join it
That there are rappers out there who
if you're my friend.
write their lyrics for them, and then they take the credits. This is called ghostwriting, and to people like Eminem, it's an insult to all the hard nights of writing.
Yeah, I'm making one right now.
He said, "You got a couple ghostwriters," but to these kids, it don't actually matter. They're asking me, "What the f happened to hip hop?" I said,
Like, are you my friend? Type in the chat.
These kids, it don't actually matter. They're asking me what happened to hip hop. I said I don't have any answers. He's saying that to these rappers, it doesn't matter if they use a ghostwriter, but to the people listening, they can tell something is off. And they're wondering why the genre is changing like this. In fall, Eminem makes it
Bro,
very clear
please,
where
I
he
just found a
stands.
pump
All I know is that I
shotgun.
wrote every single word of everything I've ever murdered. Time to separate the sheep from goats. And
I'm just gonna push every single battle. How about I push every single battle?
Passion that he puts into his songs, and all his lyrics are 100% his, and he knows it, and his fans know it, and the people.
Come on, where are you guys at,
But
bro?
to all of those who don't like him, consider yourself warned. You won't
Oh, there you are, bro.
Number 7, Eminem versus Vince Staples. What you're going to see in some of these listings is that Eminem
Oh, wow.
some of these guys in the past.
I backed him out.
The example to start this off with is Vince Staples. It's true, Eminem and Staples haven't had the most overt of battles, but when Eminem did a freestyle rap on BET once, Staples saw it and called it trash, and that he felt Eminem could do better. That's definitely not something you say to the real Slim Shady. So on the Kamikaze album, Eminem decided to take the diss and return it back via his song The Ringer, shouting out, "If I press the
is
issues to get
this?
the anger out, Full Magazine could take Staples out." Here he's saying that he's actually going light on Vince Staples, which isn't something you associate with Eminem, but he notes that, should it come to it, he'll take Staples out.
Whoa.
Naturally, when the song was released, Vince
He
Staples
must
had
be
a bit to say
good.
on the issue. But what surprised most was that he actually said Eminem should beef with Machine Gun Kelly instead of him, and he did. But Staples also said, meet in a neutral location, a Cracker Barrel or Trader Joe's, somewhere they're both comfortable.
We can both wear kinda good skins because I don't have like a good skin. I don't know which one is better.
Eminem takes full aim at the mumble genre, of which Yachty has been
Wait, are you in game chat?
of being part of. In The Ringer, Eminem goes off
I
on
think.
him. I can see why people
Hold
like
up,
Lil
let me go
Yachty,
to
but
game
not for me
chat.
though. Not even dissing. It just ain't for me. All I am simply is an MC. Maybe Stan just isn't your cup of tea. Maybe your cup's full of syrup and lean.
How did you join me?
Ironically, Eminem is actually
How'd you join me?
Lil Yachty is okay, and not not the worst of the mumble rap crew, but he does take
Huh?
to talk about what real music
You don't
is,
remember
referencing his
the
major
band?
popular hit Stan, which was a very powerful narrative of a fan who
Black
thinks
Knight?
too far. He's not saying that Loliani is
Oh,
that he
you.
should aspire to tell
I don't want to play with you.
telling that Stan
You don't give me your account.
when it's done right. And that's why Eminem has beef with mumble rappers.
But you have two. You have another one with the gingerbread skin and the other skin.
Calling himself Lil, I mean, like,
doesn't
really,
matter.
I guess Wayne's popular, but like, so
You
many.
suck.
Anyway, Eminem actually takes aim at three different rappers in one versus the record.
No, I'm not a streamer. Don't tell anybody.
Little Stan and say Lil Wayne. I should aim at everybody at least.
You didn't even subscribe, so you suck.
I'm not even on your channel, but I
I heard you
can
want to rumble like an empty stomach. I heard you mumbling, but it's jumbled and mumbled.
Well, subscribe right now. You better subscribe.
Lil Wayne, that's the name of everybody in the game. Pick a name. It's pretty evident here, but Eminem really doesn't like these two, for logical reasons. He feels like they're doing nothing but copying the acts of better rappers like Lil Wayne, who he clearly respects. Plus, as they're a part of the mumble rap genre, Eminem finds them guilty of being lame and not true singers. What's ironic, though, is that Lil Pump replied to Eminem after the song's release and said, "I deserved that." Does that mean he'll change his ways?
Yeah.
Well, we'll just have to see. Number 4.
Yeah,
Joe
he
Budden.
told,
When it comes to disses,
him and his
they
friend
don't
was trying to
always have become
scam me.
rappers.
Oh, it looks
Instead, they
really
go for people who think they know rap
What you trying to
and
do,
clearly
man?
don't.
You
For
never
Eminem,
suck.
that means taking shots at guys like Joe Budden.
I didn't try to scam you.
Purist of the genre and loves doing hot takes. To which Eminem says, "I'm sorry. Wait, what's your talent? Oh, critiquing. My
What do you mean?
Oh,
That I
don't know
send
who
it
the
into
y'all
Epic.
are. Your talent? Oh.
Well, I don't play Save the World, so in the past, that's the past.
So basically, if you don't make
It
music,
wasn't
or you've never
Save
had
the
a hit
World.
music,
It was
critique a guy like Eminem.
last-
Exactly. So stop. Number 3. Eminem versus
Oh, then if it's that, then I don't care.
mainly in the context of how he served purpose singers do their
You wouldn't mind if I get your
In this
account
case,
back, right?
Migos. Foreign, not alike.
If I what?
On the following. Breakdown.
You wouldn't mind if I get your account
Cyclops.
back, right?
They've been.
My what?
Maybach, Maybach, Trainwreck, Sidewalks,
Wouldn't mind
Payless, High Tubs,
if I get
K-Fit,
your
High
account
Up,
back.
Baytex, Icebox, Bad, Maybach,
Wait, why?
Cyclops,
Because if I send Epic Games,
If you're confused,
trying
don't
to
be.
get my
I'll
account
explain here.
information.
Migos is another that is just lumped in with mumble rap. And what's worse in Eminem's eyes is that they've done lyrics that make simply
They go
no
back.
sense because there's no connection to anything that's being sung, and thus Eminem mocks them for it by imitating it in the song. You have to admit,
You,
sings that kind of stuff, it does sound ridiculous.
you're really annoying.
Versus Drake. You might not think that a guy like Drake
said
would
he
be
wasn't
in its
ready.
crosshairs, especially since they didn't
Well, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
But in Kamikaze, Eminem doesn't hold back by calling out Drake. Or at the very least, many speculate he's calling out Drake.
And you
because
probably
he's
have more subscribers than me because you have better skin,
He's
so.
still below me. Mine are higher. So when you compare your views, you get overlooked. And I don't say the hook unless I wrote the hook. Curious as to how this is an insult on Drake? Well, the use of the word views is a reference to Drake's same name. And when you look at the views on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and
You suck.
see that Drake has a lot, which Eminem acknowledges. However, he still says that
get
his
me.
are higher
Come
than
follow
Drake's, which is also
No, I'm going to Tilted.
uses a ghostwriter. With that, I wrote the hook line. Drake has been fighting these allegations for years, and though no one has proven that he uses one, and he has songs saying that he doesn't, and hating on those who do, the rumor just somehow persists. Then there's the line, the fans waited for this moment like that feature, when I stole the show. Ha, sorry it took forever. Here he's referencing the song Forever, where Eminem, among other singers, contributed to the song.
I got better, bro.
Praised Eminem's verse on the track, and then when Drake
I got better at the game.
actually got Eminem to do the verse.
So I think it's going to be a little bit of a challenge now.
So while Eminem admits that music is good, he feels he's better, and has proven it many times. Number 1, Eminem versus Machine Gun Kelly. Easily one of the biggest beefs to come out of Eminem dissing of mumble rappers is the one that occurred with him going up against Machine Gun Kelly. Ironically though, this was a beef that started many years ago when Kelly made a very inappropriate comment about his daughter Haley. If you don't know, Eminem is very protective of his daughter, and the comment itself was honestly very inappropriate, given that she was 16 at the time. But Eminem didn't go off until he released Kamikaze, where in the track Not Alike, he rapped the following. Now you want to come and with me, huh? This little he must be feeling himself. He wants to keep up his tough demeanor, so he does a feature. Decides to team up with Nina. But next time you don't gotta use Tech 9 if you want to come at me with a submachine gun. I'm talking to you, but you already know who the f you are, Kelly. I don't use sublets, and certainly don't sneak this. But keep commenting on my daughter Haley. Here, Eminem is not only insulting what Kelly did in regards to the comment on his daughter, but he's also insulting his singing skills, noting that he had to team up with another singer, Nina, just to get the buzz and to look tough. He also insults his looks later on in the song. Let's focus on the music here. After carrying this, Machine Gun Kelly went off and decided to release a diss track against Eminem called Rap Devil.
A rapper that's twice as young as you are. It's called Sway Ass Why I Can't Go Up in Shape 45 because he interesting beef as the two go back and forth and trade blows.
Corny line.
Yeah, bro.
Kelly, but I'm 45 and I'm still outselling you.
In terms of Rap Devil, some praised it as Machine Gun Kelly's best song. Just saying something if you had to get angry at Eminem to do good work. In the eyes of men, while others call it the same. Naturally, this brought Eminem to do his own diss track against Kelly called Kill Shot.
How you gonna name yourself after a damn gun and have a man bun?
Where again, related is his mumble rapper style and tendencies, as well as dived into everything that makes Kelly Kelly and then annihilated him. Needless to say, once all was said and done, Eminem was declared the winner. Not the least of which was because Machine Gun Kelly refused to do another diss track. He claimed it was because he didn't find Kill Shot compelling. But most agree that it was because Eminem totally destroyed him. So, what do you think of my breakdown of the times that Eminem went off on mumble rappers? Do you agree with the disses he laid down? Also, what do you think was the best diss?
You suck.
Should Eminem keep on going after these mumble rappers? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hey, just a reminder that we're changing up.
I know how to build, bro. It's just you keep building way too much.
The one that comes with the ace.
There's no need to keep building if you already got the high ground. I'm just gonna shoot you down because there's no reason to keep building.
Between these three. Make sure to subscribe.
That's how you die.
Drop a like and comment the hidden message in the video for a chance to win. You got nothing to lose. Go for it.
Guess who got dizzy? You did. It looks like you're just not a challenge for me anymore.
In the world today. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to King Trending.
Rebel XD is with me now, and you already hold a Guinness record. That's correct. For the fastest rapid. Right. 674 syllables, was it, in under a minute? Right.
Number 9, Rebel XD. There are many ways to guarantee that you are considered one of the best in the world. One of them is getting a record in the Guinness Book of World Records, as that's verified numerous ways to ensure that things are indeed records without bias or falsehoods. In fact, Rebel XD was dubbed the fastest rapper in the world in 1992, 1998, and again in 2006. Which goes to show just
what happened, bro?
Those records, because he fought back to get them. Not just that, though. What might be his greatest accomplishment was when he was asked to prove his
GG, and I did the GG potion.
The typist who would write all the words that he said, if she could even catch up, as well as a speech expert and a computer, which would record every word that he said. He rapped so fast that not only the crowd reacted wildly, and a good bit of course, but the typist was all but flabbergasted.
I'm even gonna use a pistol on you, forget this.
Just laughing as he say because she could barely type and react at the same time. So yeah, Rebel XD has skills. Very fast skills. Number 8, Watsky. Don't know Watsky? Well, you should. He's actually a really fast rapper, despite being so young. That said, he released 4 albums since his breakout, and it's actually quite a story as to how he broke out in the first place. You see, he got a call to be on an HBO show called Russell Simmons Presents Death Poetry, and he crushed it on set appearance.
And every kid who couldn't get it, didn't want to get it, or had it,
but that didn't secure him his fame. Just not yet. That is until he made a YouTube video of
Good shot, bro.
ridiculously fast. And you usually associate with rapping.
Oh, wow.
Rapping about Kit Kat bars and stuff like that. Pale Kid raps fast got him a lot of attention. Because he launched boppers, including the ability to do tours with his band and make a bunch of albums.
Guys, I am absolutely thrilled to announce that this band behind me and myself are going on.
But what you might know Watsky from is this little internet show called Epic Rap Battles of History. This legendary internet show took figures from all types of history and put them in battles against one another. Watsky had 2 appearances on the show, including being the one and only William Shakespeare, where he busted out a rhyme so fast and epic that his combatants, Dr. Seuss and Cat in the Hat, are not joking with them.
Kill yourself. You suck.
He later returned to meet Edgar Allan Poe and set up his opponent again with his fast raps. Number 7, Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes has gone by many names over the years, including his real name, Trevor Tatum Smith Jr. But regardless of the name, you know exactly who he is. That intense rapper who has a flair for going fast.
Aw, that must sucks.
He's not giving anyone a moment to breathe, to respond before going into the next one. Ironically enough, Busta Rhymes was a big hit for people long before he showed off his ability to rap fast, which goes to show how much talent that he has. I mean, he had a Billboard hit with the one and only Janet Jackson, so he had to be doing something right. But when he got right down to it, he was able to bust a rhyme so fast that people couldn't believe that he had this talent the entire time. Unless you think that his rapping skills are being overlooked, there's one thing you need to remember. When Doritos and Mountain Dew came together for a combination commercial for the Super Bowl, which
See, that's what I call overlapping.
lip sync to certain rap songs, they chose Busta Rhymes for the next portion.
You shouldn't build that high up if you want to be honest. Because people in a real game, they're gonna shoot you down. Just like I did. Why? I did a lot of stuff today. I cleaned the whole half of the house. No, that's not why.
Either way, he shows off his skills, and that's what matters. Number 4, No Clue. Here's yet again another rapper who had a world record for singing fast. No Clue is an incredibly gifted rapper and has impressed many during his career. He's so fast, it's a little work, but his flow and speed are always unmatched. Almost. As for this world record, he once rapped 723 syllables. Think about that. Think about how fast you would have to rap in order to achieve that goal. And remember, as this is a world record, you have to do this in front of an official judge and not mess up. Not one single syllable. If he stuttered at the runtime or took too long of a breath, or paused and tried to refocus, he didn't do any of that. The record for the fastest rapping MC was his. His fast rapping skills may best be shown off in his best song, New West, where he
I'm back.
lays down the beat and lyrics in his signature fast style.
My cousin was playing. Sorry. I'm back.
Number 3, Crazy Bone and Busy Bone. When it comes right down to it, sometimes the right set of circumstances can lead to great results, such as when Crazy Bone and Busy Bone met. For along with 3 other Bones, they made a group called the Bone Thugs and Harmony, and with their unification came a plethora of albums that featured a lot of
Let's see what's the best name.
Crazy Bone and
Oh,
Busy Bone.
wow.
Funnily enough, each rapper
Because
stands
you knew I
out.
was gonna
For example,
laser.
it's rap song.
And I didn't even aim.
Do a fast rap. You're often caught taking deep breaths, or you're almost out of breath by the time the rap is done. It's not bad. We all have to breathe, but depending on
How did you even?
you come off as better. That's exactly what Crazy
Dang.
Bone does.
I did that.
Slouch them. Having busted
I
up
did that strat that what's her name did.
has won many things for the work and gotten a lot of recognition. And you can bet the group they faced you for a lot of movement. Crazy Bone alone has won Grammys.
You said what time is it?
Number 2, Tech 9. Tech 9 did whatever he could to make his way up into the industry. At a young age, he was part of rap battles. Anyone that he was in, as he was. His basic singing ability and the incredible luck. And he has since had his work featured in all kinds of media.
What?
TV, movies, video games, and many other things. That just goes to show how
Can I finish this?
But what really sets Tech 9
Like 30 seconds.
is that he is one who can easily stop and adjust his flow and style on a dime. Without losing momentum or his flow. That makes him an incredibly gifted singer no matter what you look at. Musically, just as important, people can actually hear what he's singing and not just understanding it after they read the lyrics. He's a fun singer and people enjoy listening to him, which is very high praise indeed. Over the course of his career, he's sold over 2 million albums, which is something that many only dream about. And he's not done yet. He's worked with guys like Eminem in the past, and his style is one that makes him worthy of being called one of the fastest rappers in the world.
Yeah, it's about to kick off this party. Let's whack. Let's take it back to straight hip-hop and start it from scratch.
Number 1, Eminem. What is there to say about Eminem? He's one of, and if not the greatest rapper of all time. He was personally mentored by Dr. Dre to become the rapper that he is today, and he's proven his skills time and time again. His ability to weave passion and storytelling in his emotions made him the biggest selling artist from 2000 to 2010. He's making a comeback in the form of Kamikaze, but no doubt, one of Eminem's greatest skills is his ability to rap fast and do it flawlessly. This was shown perhaps in its greatest form via the song Rap God, where he was spitting out lyrics so fast he couldn't help but be amazed. But that wasn't the only song that he did. Songs like Medicine Man and That's All She Wrote had him doing lyrics and notes at an astounding rate. And even today when you come to album and some of his other solo tracks, he still shows the ability to rap fast in all the ways that matter, and proves that Slim Shady still has the stuff. And being that his career is far from over, and as Kamikaze is burning up charts both figuratively and metaphorically, you get back that there will be some fast rapping in the future for sure. So, take this list of the fastest rappers in the world. Also, did your favorite make it on the list? And do you think that certain ones should be higher on the list? Lastly, do you think it's the key one? Please let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time on King Trending. Hey, just a reminder that we're changing up the giveaways. No longer offering the Galaxy Note 9, the one that comes with the exclusive Fortnite skin, the new iPhone X Max, which we'll pre-order for you, and the new Apple Watch Series 4, which we'll also pre-order for you. The winner gets to decide between these 3. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, drop a like, and comment the hidden message in the video for a chance to win. You got nothing to lose. Go for it. 12 crazy expensive things Eminem owns.
Does your mic work?
Eminem has racked in a lot of money over his time in the rap scene. But what does he spend his countless amount of cash
Well, like,
on? Well,
really
today we're
low.
taking a look at some of the insanely
It's like
expensive
really
items
low.
Eminem owns. Also, leave a like and subscribe to King Trending to always be updated on what's going on in the rap world. With that being said, let's get right into the video. Number 12.
I'm dropping it, bro.
Mansion. Eminem, like many other rappers, has his own house. But unlike the houses you might have grown up in or even currently live in, Eminem has a giant mansion in Rochester, Michigan. He lives in one of the most wealthiest neighborhoods.
It's coming down inside this house.
He's definitely spent a lot of money on this house. Built in 1986, the 5-bedroom home boasts
It's right here in the house.
living space across 22 rooms. The interior featured wood paneling and a 2-story, 1,500 square foot entertainment room. The compound has 8.5 bathrooms.
There's shotgun. I mean, there's medium bulls up there. Ooh, I've healed it up.
$10 million. M spent a pretty hefty fortune on this mansion. Either way, let's continue on as we look at some more crazy expensive items owned by Eminem. Number 11, Audi R8 Spider. What sports car without at least one minute?
What did you shoot at?
Because it's Eminem, of course, the model he's going for is the Audi R8.
I heard the sound, but you didn't shoot at anything.
Eminem has a strange history with. In 2011, the rapper actually sued Audi because they used Lose Yourself without his permission and boldly stealing from Ford's already successful commercial. For someone who loves to drive fast, the Spider is a must-have car. It ranks along the same lines as Eminem and other sports cars. Audi's approach to the car is fascinating. They were inspired by race cars for interior design, and they try to make it as close to a race car as possible while also having far more luxury than the average race car would. For example, the interior of the Audi R8 has some great options for the seats. One model you can get has the red leather seats that look gorgeous. These vehicles retail are over $400,000. The amount of work and detail that has gone into making it, it's a fair price. Even the steering wheel on the R8 looks amazing. However, Eminem paid definitely a bit more for this vehicle. With all the additions and the interior, it's estimated that he spent about $600,000 on the car alone. Now that's something to go whoa about.
AKA Slim Shady is actually not himself.
Number 10, comic book collection. Hardcore Slim Shady fans know about the legendary rapper's love for comics. For starters, Eminem straight up became a character in The Punisher, however for one issue only. Then there was the variant cover of The Mighty Avengers number 3, which featured Marshall Mathers hanging out with Iron Man in front of his childhood home. If you want to see more direct evidence, Eminem has tons of nerdy comic references right in his songs. Despite how hard Eminem wears his love of comics on his sleeve, he still hasn't been forthcoming about his comic book collection. The existence of Eminem's comic book collection was officially broken by Shady's
That much sucks.
Riggs Morales. In an interview with MTV, Morales described his encounter with the rapper's collection. I've gotten a small glimpse of Eminem's collection, and Eminem's collection is otherworldly. Morales told MTV, he has items that aren't even on display at the stores. Now, this is where the crazy part comes in. It's been estimated that Eminem has over $1 million worth of comic books in his collection as of now. That's something you don't see every day for sure. Leave a like for that. Number 9, Lamborghini Aventador. The Lamborghini Aventador is another great sports car that makes total sense.
Okay, Dad.
The Aventador is a powerful vehicle that is built for racing and luxury.
I cannot let you win this one, Juan. I gotta win.
The Lamborghini Aventador is also a car that seems to be favorite with rappers. It appears in music videos from time to time, and top
Well, you got a shotgun. I'll drop some ammo right here.
Costly sports car. It
Hold up.
values the ballpark around $400,000 with the potential
Break this.
and modifications that could reach as high as $700,000.
Right here.
Of course, M went a bit over the top.
Right here, bro.
Customized as Aventador, and it might be worth as
Don't
much
kill
as
me.
$700,000. But our ballpark estimate is that he spent around $500,000 on this vehicle.
It's up there.
Number 8, Rolex. Just like many other rappers, Eminem has had his fair share of watches in the
Aight, come on.
While he may not have as many as some rappers we know this day, he is a big watch guy. Eminem owns one watch in particular that sticks out among the others. That is his Rolex watch. Rolex is a big name in the celebrity industry. They're known for having some of the most priciest time tellers of all time, made of pure gold and diamond encrusted. This isn't something that goes very cheap at all. So how much did M spend on this watch? Well, just over $300,000. Yes. Imagine how much money you would need to be able to spend that much on a watch. I mean, I guess it makes a fashion statement, but is it really worth all that cash? Me personally, I don't think so. Number 7, McLaren MP4 12C. What's a better way to announce your success to the world than with a McLaren? The entertainer has clearly established a love for cars, with a foot in the door of
Forget this then, since you don't want to battle.
an absolute must for the wealthy car collector. McLaren also happens to be the common favorite brand of choice for other rappers.
Okay. I gotta go.
Fallen in love with the manufacturer. The MP4 12C does not disappoint at all, as it features
Bye, guys. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel.
What is truly
And
amazing
bye.
about McLaren is that they're consistently working on improving vehicles. The